Assalamualaikum and good morning to our respected lecturer, Dr. Wan Najwa Arifah binti Wan Ahmad. I'm Anisha Fika binti Shamsuddin and others member are Nur Amiza Akila binti Yaakob and Nur Shazwani binti Qadri. We are from Group 7 going to present about the fundamental of management. The approach that we choose is Henry Fayol. Henry Fayol was a French technologist, mining superintendent, author and director of mines who developed a general proposition of business administration that is frequently called Fayolism. Fayol was born in 1841 in Edzap of Constantinople that is called Istanbul. His father, a technologist, was appointed supervisor of a workshop to produce Galata bridge across the Golden Horn. During his time at the mine, he studied the causes of underground fires, the way to help them, the way to fight them, reclaim mining areas that had been burned, and develop a knowledge of the structure of the receptacle. In 1888, he was promoted to director. During his time as director, he made changes to both the working situation within the mines, like allowing workers to figure in bridges and changing the division of labor. After all, with rich and broad executive experience, Fayol contributed lots to turning around the company's fortunes. When he retired in 1918, the commercial was financially strong and one of the most significant artificial combines in Europe. There are six main industrial activities. The first one is commercial. It is being skilled in commercial aspects is vital because it's a powerful impact on profit and value savings. Second is technical. It is a high position of specialized capability is vital to furnishing excellent products. Third is managerial. They are considered with the rudiments of operation, which is planning, organizing, commanding, coordinating, and controlling. First is financial, where it was related to creating necessary capital and its optimum use for development and growth. Fifth is security, where it is related to protection people and property in an association by furnishing safe working conditions, insurance, and policy. And the last one is accounting, where it related to the recording of transaction and the preparing the fiscal statements. Henry Fayol's donation to the operation proposition is remarkable. He gave overall generalities of general operation and suggested the essential functions of the process. He recommended the choice and training of workers and directors. He also supported the application of association maps. He took specific rates of directors which to include physical, internal, moral, educational, specialized, and skill. Fayol's proposition of operation was the complete primary propositions of process as we understand it a moment. It incorporated proven principles, rudiments, procedures, and ways that supported his practical experience. His ideas on operation are added up because of the principal operation proposition which laterally evolved into the operation process academy. Over to now, Taylor and Fayol for the primary time tried a scientific analysis of the ultimate operation process. In 1916, he published his infamous book in the French language, Administration Industrielle Generale.
Assalamualaikum, I'm Nur Amiza Akila binti Yaakob with metric number A21A2789. I will present about viewpoint about the approach into this context and related example about the Henry Fayol's approach. On Henry Fayol's 14 principles of management are universally recognized and continue to be used as a guide for managers worldwide. While this management principle is more than 100 years old, we doubt that we would be back to hundreds of years ago when the technology was powerful and the public had no management responsibility. KFC is the one organization has applied this theory to its management.
Here are Henry Fayol's 14 management principles and their application at KFC. First, division of work. KFC has a work schedule, so all employees are assigned positions based on their skills. Second, authority. KFC is known to rely heavily on its authority principle. When a manager uses his authority over his employees to manage their front desk, customer service, and customer behavior, the manager gives his responsibility to the employees to manage everything efficiently. Third, discipline. KFC sanitizer after every 2 hours, washing hands after every hour, and updating fries time. Fourth, unity of command. According to my exploration, KFC's principle does not follow because KFC has further than one manager. Fifth, unity of direction. KFC is an entity that aims to serve the customer at its stylish. The front desk staff, which take orders, are directed by one manager who runs their order and directed to the platoon members. 6. Collective interest over individual interest. Self-observation, idleness, and neglectfulness was always the central issues in KFC. KFC gives their workers a lot of benefits, like 10 out on their meals to feel more associated with the organization. 7. Remuneration to employees. KFC provides equal pay rates to their employees. KFC also gives annual leave to their employees. 8. Centralization and decentralization. At KFC, centralization as well as an accurate amount of decentralization. 9. Scalar chain. Employees of KFC cannot directly talk to head office. First, the employees need to communicate with the restaurant manager and the assistant restaurant manager. 10. Order. At KFC, before they do anything, they need to put everything sorted in its place to avoid bad things happening in the end moment. Ensure the workplace is always clean, and workers must change the pants for all ingredients used. 11. Equity. KFC treats their workers equally with no discrimination. Employees have given the same respect and honor. 12. The stability of personnel. KFC ensures the extended availability of personnel employed by the organization. Otherwise, reorganizing the interview and training process is a loss for the organization. 13. Initiative. KFC understands the importance of employees, so employees have an equal opportunity to make suggestions or change strategies. 14. Esprit de corps. Coordinate with kitchen staff, firefighters, and production staff to help front desk staff be good customers. The best service cannot be provided without excellent coordination. So that's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Noshazwani Binti Kadri. My metric number A21A2902, and I will continue for the next part. The advantage of fire management to organizations is to promote team concepts. One of fire's surviving theory is that employees must submit their personal interests to the public interest of the company. This is the basic theory of team concepts that have been practiced in many small businesses. Many companies bring together employees with a wealth of skills and talents into one team rather than asking employees to work individually. This can help the company overcome any weaknesses, as the opposite talent workers work together to compensate for their shortcomings. In addition, the management of Henry Fayol also had a positive impact on the organization, facilitating organizational structure. Organizational structure is one of the key principles of Henry Fayol's management. Fayol spoke of a hierarchical structure in which the upper ranks were management who act as strong leaders. However, there are some weaknesses in Fayol's theory. Among his weaknesses was that he divides his management into 5 functions and then implement the function into 14 principles. Work becomes informal when it comes to equity, where employees are treated fairly and well. In addition, it does not pay enough attention to employees. Moreover, among the weaknesses that Fayol's management has is too management-oriented and often neglects the well-being of employees. Workers are often considered mechanical tools. Their only concern is how to obey. In conclusion, Henry Fayol's classical theory of management features a big selection of applications in today's business. This is often because managers find a number of Fayol's principles of management to be relevant when managing organizations on. Despite this theory being widely accepted, the idea is criticized because it supports Henry Fayol's personal experience during his tenure at a coal mining factory. The idea has not been sustained by any empirical evidence supporting the research. Hence, its credibility continues to be questionable.